top news headlines. ULFAI ready to come to negotiation table if government talks on core issue. Massive sit-in protest held against murder of Gurumayum Suraj in Imphal. Manipur Assembly Deputy Speaker K. Robindro tests positive for COVID-19. .5 collective strongly condemns mistreatment assault on COVID patient. And coronavirus cases in India rise by 45,209. Total tally amounts to 90.95 lakh. A very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the Evening News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA. RIAMEI. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. United Liberation Front of Assam Independent ULFAI Chief Paresh Barua said that the proscribed outfit would come to the negotiation table if the government agrees to talk on the core issue of sovereignty. In a telephonic conversation with the Assam Tribune, Barua said the outfit would not join talks till the government agrees to discuss the core issue. If the government gives us in writing that it would talk on the core issue, we will definitely respond in a positive way, the newspaper quoted Barua as saying. He also claimed that the ULFAI would be able to fill up the void created by the surrender of Deputy Commander-in-Chief Drishti Rajkhowa. Since the formation of ULFA, a number of senior leaders and cadres left the outfit, but new members fill up the void, Barua said. Demanding justice and condemning the murder of 35-year-old Gurumayum Suraj, son of Gope of Singjamai Chingamathak, Ngakrabam Lairak, by his relative Gurumayum Birachandra alias Molecule yesterday, CC Higher Secondary School alumni today staged a protest in front of the school main gate in Imphal. Mention may be made that Birachandra shot that Suraj with his licensed gun yesterday. Suraj was working as a junior telecom officer at BSNL Imphal. An alumni member, RK Somyo, described the incident a brutal murder and urged that the government should arrest Birachandra and punish him.
TOMTV maongda macha nupa bu nomaina kapaga hatba G Molecule Sharma haiba nipasi athuba matamda phabi yu haiba aduga pharba matungda athuba matamda aingi procedure chap chana tawraga charge thagattana mahak wail bichar tawraga TOMTV mihat panipasi sibagi dandi pibiu haibasina maruiba aikoi ngasi wakat mipam machigi.
On the other hand, the Joint Action Committee JAC form of the murder today organized a sit-in protest at Singjamai Chingamaka, Ngakrabam Lairak Machin. Mother of the deceased, who was taking part in the demonstration, appealed to the government to give befitting punishment to Birachandra.
Gun culture ki matang sada koi any license gun hai base any XYZ the piragadi labor life se yam chaotic situation wera ani XYZ pi bai ani magi je pharira mai sagunbra magi mental status se phajana chumribra lalibra man phajana sik tawdragadi screening tawdragadi monitor tawdragadi har incident se repeatedly am tholakani koi awaba anaba yam tani koi praja gai dai tare adugo sina maram oraga aina government ta my concern department home department da khara mieng tabiu mieng sanction biu haina puning chin sanjari
isana sibage dandi phangwa samaina ma busu dandi phanganingi ma leirabadi hingba ta ga akoi su lai hatok piro mama mapa ani hatok piro akoi si isa leitra isa gi wakhanda akoi leijaram bane isa leitra de akoi kai dong doino Isa ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯏꯆꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯌꯨꯝꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯥꯕꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡ ꯈꯩꯗꯣꯡꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯥꯏꯖꯤꯅ ꯈꯨꯊꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦ ꯌꯨꯝꯆꯥꯁꯦ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯤꯔꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯦꯟꯗꯤꯌꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯕ.
Meanwhile, Imphal West Commando conducted house-to-house search and spot verification in Singjamai area of Imphal West this morning. Around 100 houses were searched and 170 individuals were verified in the search operation, including 15 former cadres of UNLF, PLA, PRIPAC and KCP. Manipur Legislative Assembly Deputy Speaker Kongkham Robindro has tested positive for COVID-19. Robindro, MLA of Mayang Imphal constituency, underwent COVID-19 test earlier on November 18 at IIT Testing Center in Manipuri in Imphal, which came out positive, official sources said. Convener of the 3.5 collective, Bablu Loitongbam, condemned the recent video uploaded on social media wherein a drug addict infected with coronavirus was seen beating up by a group of men wearing PPEs. At a press meet at the Office of Human Rights Alert HRA at Kwakaital in Imphal, Bablu said that the video clearly shows that there are some loopholes in Manipur government's war against drugs. He also underlined on the need of COVID-19 response team to take up special measures for drug users infected with COVID-19. Bablu expressed dismay of the way in such patients are handled. Meanwhile, many social organizations have already come out to give voluntary service to help the related department in handling such situation. However, the government is yet to give any positive so far, Bablu said. He also stressed that the authority concerned must train its staff on how to deal with drug users amid the pandemic.
COVID response is the drug users singi specific need mayam se fazana address to biragadi masigumba yam unfortunate oiba incident sing se masi akhoi khara handharakani haidana akhoina chapchana thajajai aduna akhoina Manipur government da appeal tawjari madudi magi COVID response to matamda specific population singi special needs mayam se masi mapung fan address to bigadaguni haidana akhoina government da appeal tawjari
drug use ki magi nisha sabasina Zada Yadavagi, Puma Malakanda, Masagi, COVID, Tingnabagi, Magi social distancing, Nadraga, lockdown, Jimwidi, Iloidabanina, who Hana Hanazu Pesa, hijagram, Nishima Tansi. Iloidabana Mugi, but Hugis, okay, had a treatment, coronavirus, Tingnabana, the Mugi, shelter home, Chingba, the Muji Jauraka, the Mugi Tongana, withdrawal management, nothing but Tongnabagi, Tamnabasi, who hire a lucky by Tare.
Coronavirus cases in India rose by 45,209 in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of infections in the country to 90.95 lakh, government data showed today. As per a media report, there has been a slight dip in infections since yesterday when it recorded 46,232 cases. 501 deaths were reported in the past 24 hours, taking the total fatalities due to the deadly disease to over 1.33 lakh. There are over 4.4 lakh active cases in the country and over 85 lakh patients have recovered so far from the highly contagious disease. Over 43,000 patients have recovered in the last 24 hours. A total of 10,75,326 tests have been conducted in the last 24 hours. The total tests conducted so far stands at 13.17 crore. The positivity rate stands at 4.2%, while the total recovery rate is 93.68%. Manipur's COVID-19 infection tally has reached 23,018 with 25 fresh cases in the 24 hours. A total of 193 recovered patients have been discharged in the 24 hours from various COVID care centers and hospitals. With the death of one patient at Raj Medicity in the last 24 hours, the toll rose to 233. The active cases now stand at 2,972, while the recovery is at 19,813. The recovery rate is 86.07% so far as per the COVID-19 Command Control Room. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Vibgyor Institute of Management and Information Technology, VIMIT, affiliated to Manipur University. Admission open for vacant seats. Bachelor of Computer Application, BCA, Bachelor of Business Administration BBA. For details, please contact Vibgyor Institute of Management and Information Technology. Contact number 9612-333-542 or 700-584-7770.
Sina pare, tan ba dinate ko? Asing ba? Ay napamba, darkar ba grocery items singda. Red delivery app season araga order to biro loire. Chaning ba restaurant ki food po erso overpay to budilar dana. Pot khuding mak discount pi baga loina na. Khudak te inakti yore isine. Red delivery for you.
Akan ba nung lainungsit kaya laklabasu? Apik pa natraga achoba yung oirabasu? Paglang sina pumnamak ngayok na bangami. Yam nakali amadi chahi kaya chatli. Barak Valley gi masak oiriba akan bagi atopa maming amo oiriba Valley Strong Cement. Valley Strong, very strong.
Khanghanjaba Tom Cable subscriber singda yamna nungaiba pau amatang khanghanjari madudi Tom Cable ase pay channel on bagaloina na tongan ba khudong chaba kaya pibata natana ayat apan yaudana ahenba services kaya piduna miyamgi thogal mapung fana tawbang amjaragani subscriber singna isa gi connection gi thage fee online gi khuthangda prepaid mode oina tidok piduna channel asibu apan ba yaudana nungaini yengbina banoluk chari matau karamna online gi khuthangda thage fee tv gadage haibadu makhada uchari ahanba step ta tomtv.co.in da changbiraga adom gi set top box number du mention biraba matungda pijariba package lupa chahum yankai chamri natraga chamri yankai sidagi apamba package ama khanbiraba matungda pay online dan nambiu ani suba step ta adom gi payment adu confirm tawbiraba matungda pay now da nambiu ahum suba step ta prefer payment methods khanbiraga payment tawbinaba khanghanjari ba Tom TV Cable contact number 8132089758 natraga 8974279099
Welcome back. A gypsy met with an accident last evening between Duigailong and Forest Gate Gorge in Tamenglong district, instantly killing 2 people. The accident also injured 2 more people. The deceased has been identified as Gaiduan Rai Ruangmai, son of Mukham Rai Ruangmai, age 25, and Ragulung Gangmai, son of Thumonang Gangmai, age 25, from Chulon village, Tamenglong. The other 2 persons who sustained serious injuries were identified as Hulinang, son of Chungannang, and Gaithaulung, son of Tigiam Dinang. They have been taken to Imphal for further treatment. Kaisamthong constituency MLA L. Jayanta Kumar today inaugurated a cricket academy of Tidim Road Athletic Union Trau at the latter's ground located at Kwakaithel. Speaking during the function, Jayanta Kumar stated that the newly opened academy will help promote cricket in Manipur. He also added games and sports are important in one's life and that the education system of the country is now focusing on sports through the curriculums.
Cricket habisi anawu changpa Manipur soil da anawu changpa amasung Manipuri sanaroi singda motivate tawba aduloina income earn lobu ngamba to loina matula excellent loiba makil tel utpangam makilgi matugi sports kogi discipline amani na habisi masi akoina mayam so to batagal matugi demok to koi Smatong trau gi unit la mo ni le academy se akoy mayam chang ni hingan ba masang som le kangbu sing na masung praja sing na pamhan ba masa khangan ba dakal le tin mase India dan nong bari yam thuna Manipur gi representative sing hojik yaung le junior category sing da tiglo na kal sing da adu nata ba hena wang ba makal gi national level da matugi sana ba putok ngam no ha ba gi adu hona ba da sigi academy se achumating oigani hena khale
Lilong police today arrested a man in connection with a vehicle theft case. Muhammad Aziruddin alias Aji, age 24 years, son of Muhammad Alauddin of Lilong, Hauraibi, Awang Laikai, was arrested and recovered a stolen Activa scooter from his possession. The arrest took place during QRT duty at Lilong, Hauraibi. The 6G maroon color Activa was recovered from Lilong Jama Masjid on the evening of November 21 last. The arrested along with the recovered Activa was handed over to Lilong police station for further legal action. 7 individuals, including 3 journalists hailing from Kundrakpam constituency, were felicitated by presenting them with simple gifts by Waiton Gram Panchayat today. The second session of Special Gram Sabha for Waiton Gram Panchayat was also held as a part of the program at Waiton Maning Laikai Community Hall. The Gram Sabha focused on finalizing GDP for the year 2021-2022 and VDP. Waiton Gram Panchayat Pradhan Pukhrambam Surbala during the function expressed discontentment over what she said looking at Panchayat leaders by public in a wrong way. She said work will prove them wrong finally. Radiance Socio-Economic Development Organization and Ward Development Committee, Ward Number 6, Imphal Municipal Corporation, jointly organized a one-day awareness program on sewerage connection and door-to-door coverage of solid waste management today at the Ward Development Committee office located at Uripok Ahantem Laikai, Imphal. Uripok Ward Number 6 Corporator Taurangbam Indrajit Singh, Mahut Director Thingbaizam Harikumar Singh, IMC Commissioner Kiam Chandra Kumar, Executive Engineer Drainage and Sewerage Division PhD Arambam Ibohal Singh, among others, attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, Corporator Taurangbam Indrajit urged the public to cooperate with the efforts of the authority in taking up sewage project in Ward Number 6.
I samaki wakati, I samaki wakarodi. Miyam I go mute with the color thangunina. I see miyam the view of a function. I miyam the situation like I club, my amazing situation of Lake. They live forcing a new Yorkana, the bomb the winner. Yam the Legapazata on the Kanajan, the Bayago, let the vida, Yam Atu, Swiss project, although my part of you had a share. I see tinggi ba lekai club ki mera kai mai sudah ai guru na tu kai.
Intending candidate of the 2022 general election and social worker Nongmaitham Sanjay today took the initiative to repair the road stretch from Hiranmai to Dabalokong in Kaching district. The road stretch had been lying in deplorable condition due to alleged negligence by the government. The residents had been facing inconveniences for a long time due to the bad road condition. A book entitled My Haurol Yumdaba Puya of Yumlembam clan was released today at Purairomba Apokpa Sanglen located at Wangkai Yumlembam Laikai. The book was compiled by YAL Secretary Rajkumar and reviewed by CH Tomba, Rajya Sabha MP Laishemba Sanajauba Society for Yumlembam Sagai Apokpa, SYSA President Yumlembam Binod Kumar, Pandit N. Gozan Yumlembam Sagaigi Apunba Lup, YAL President Y. Komol and others were present at the event jointly organized by YAL and SYSA. Speaking during the program, MP Laishemba Sanajauba said different clans in Manipur are working to learn more about the respective Yumdana Puya, which is commendable. He assured the royal place or Sana Konung is always ready to help them. Further, Laishemba Sanajauba underlined on rewriting of the ancient Meitei or Meitei manuscript in the interest of the present generation.
Yang bersama tanda dari kerja ba simlo makan sih manungda lairaga simlo makan sila maliem ni kerja beri kana hai ba aku hau berapa itu aku simlai lepas simlo aku thabat tahu mesti. Bagai nak kaya muka apa aku pasal masuk ba masih hingi ba tunggal laka dawa agam sahih sahaja itu laka dawa itu kita muka bagai kaya muka na sing manungda aku ya sing saya kabiran bagi hari saya bayar masuk ada kambire.
Film Forum Manipur FFM today organized the prize distribution ceremony for the 3rd State Level Solo Dance Competition 2020 at the Aryan Theatre in Imphal. FFM Chairman S. Mangoljao, International Human Rights Organization Manipur, President O. Jotin, RPIA, Manipur State President Maheshwar Thaunauzam, FFM President Sapam Momon Singh, others were present at the program. On the occasion, Film Forum Manipur Managing Director Ranjit Komdram said the competition was held with an objective to provide a platform to budding artists and talented children. He added the competition was held online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Altogether, 51 participants took part in the competition, out of which 3 were declared as winners, while other participants will be awarded with Special Jury Award, Ranjit said.
Film khangde degi theater gi khangde leiba mayam jina moida sagi artist khan bagi khudong jaba moida adugi khudong jaba dum phang bai tar adugi kano chance to khona ma chai guding tabu dum jayam ba dum film producer sing directing daga dum artist sing khan ba dum yawgi ba fajaba jigi lakwa tele leiba mayam yawri biseso adan ngasai ba to so ikana no di producer director kana no ko staff na hai artist khan ge lakye na aina la halu ka sukai de na mai to
Samaj Seva Nupi Lup Yumnam Huidrom Makha has informed all authorities of microfinance institutes and moneylenders not to collect loan interest and from their clients in Thongkong Laxmi Municipality, Ward Number 1, Thiama, Leisangkong and 6 Yumnam Huidrom Makha Lekai area amid the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. This was informed through a press release by Samaj Seva Nupi Lup Yumnam Huidrom Makha Secretary Yaima Devi. Again, let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Lamjingbo Finance na COVID-19 athoga liba khudong chadba mayam asi usiraga collateral security yautana document changdana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani shahida subnatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan ki khudong chaba pisari han loan lobi ki ba singi su ana gu makhal gi loan asi lobi ki khudong chaba pisagani akupa moral gi ma contact obiro Lamjingbo Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399.
Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Yumdagi hek chathokiba matamda chingnadaba ngamde selucharuba firol da su virus asi adum pusilakpa yabagi akiba lei
Firol da virus changandanaba Bharat amasung Americana scientifically yanaraba India gi ahanba virus coverage spray nano coating asina pungni funipan fawa virus ngakthok pangame Firol da kapiduna virus tagi ngakthok piu virus coverage sizinabiu chingnabiganu Lamjingba Times of Manipur TOMTV gi ahang fam khara lawjagadori fam sing adudi motion graphics cum VFX artist ani video editor ani TV program anchor ani head and assistant technician ama TV reporter ahum cameraman ahum TV news anchor ani amadi trainee reporter ahum ni fam sing asida apply tobining ba singna November 13 gi mamangda isagi passport size photo amaga loinana isagi resume Uripok Khoisnam Lekai da laiba Lamjingba Times of Manipur TOMTV da thazan birak na bakhangan jari akupamarol TOMTV ki Facebook page tagi khangbibi yagani.
Welcome back. Ragailong Pai, Ragailong Women's Society and Ragailong Youth Club jointly felicitated Manipur Mahut Social Welfare and Co-operation Minister Okram Henry at the Ragailong Women's Society office in Imphal. Pai Gandai and Gonthang Mai Kakhangai were present at the occasion. During the program, Henry, who is also the MLA of Wangkai, said that he will work at his level best for the welfare of the people of Wangkai constituency. At the event, the organizers presented Henry with traditional attires.
Kailangan sangi ko mayroon siya. Loy na mga inagkabit to, yung mayroon to matamsana pang tukunan na ba? Isinaw mayroon may pa mayroon wala isa rin yung mayroon siya na ay bukangan may baga na na ang tukunan na ba ay bukangan bibiyo awa pa mayroon siya to. Ato ba na kataan ang ginanong na
Lomi Shinmi Apunlup Laushal Manipur elected its 13 new office bearers for the year 2020-2023 today. A press release signed by Laushal Publicity Secretary Pukrambam Inaubi said that the newly elected office bearers were administered oath of office by former Laushal President Dr. Kaisham Baigachandra at Layingthau Sanamahi Kiong. Manipur People's Democratic Alliance (MPDA) has lauded the Manipur government's strict measures taken up for COVID-19 infected dead bodies, which will help in checking the spread of coronavirus. MPDA convener Dr. M. Dhanabir Singh in a press release said that the alliance welcomes every move of the government to ensure welfare of public and to curb the spread of COVID-19 in the state. However, he called on the government to take up action against individuals who are violating the COVID-19 protocols, particularly people who are in passenger service in the state. An election review meeting was held today at the residence of former MPCC Vice President Moirangthem Hemanta, who contested the recently held by-polls from Wangzing Tentha constituency. Our correspondent reports that a Congress party calendar for the year 2021 entitled Thauna Lingzan was also released during the meeting, which was attended by representatives of every polling stations and Congress workers in Wangzing Tentha area. The meet resolved to field Moirangthem Hemanta as a candidate in the 2022 general election. Oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected office bearers of Jiribam Development Organization (JDO) was held today at the JDO Borobekra branch office. JDO advisor Dr. S. Arun Kumar Singh, President, and Sadananda Meite and General Secretary H. Priyananda Singh were present at the ceremony. Altogether, 60 members of 10 families who were Congress supporters joined BJP, showing admiration and respect to Hairok Kendra MLA Thokchom Radeshyam yesterday. MLA Radeshyam received them by presenting saffron hats and simple shawls during a simple function at the residence of Kundrakpam Samar. MLA Radeshyam said that his priority is to bring welfare and development for the constituency, especially the poor and needy families.
इज्जत तौनब रेस्पेक्ट तौनबदो अखोई केंद्र से अखोई मंडल से लई हेबदो सोयद मयाम बिगनी अदो मदम तंग सिंबियो हाइने रिक्वेस्ट तौजे आंगलिंग सिंबिदो सोम लेबिदो वर्कर मयाम सना पुक्सेल टिंगना पुक्सेल सेंगना थबक तौबिबदगी थाजदना अखोई ग पुन्ना थबक अमुक हिरो केंद्र की सापत थोरांगा सरुक यामिननी हाइदना इगी मरुप मपांग चलसा मयाम मा अखोई पार्टी रि याबिरकसे सिरगिना लाइबक पनिंगाय ओइबा नंगाइनिगाय मिटु लेते हने ngasi सिनेना इथमजगे.
Political Steering Committee Sangai Yumpham organized a political conference to find out a potential candidate from Khangabok constituency for the upcoming Manipur general election expected to be held in 2022. The political conference was held at Dr. Kundrakpam Akoisana's residence at Sangai Yumpham Part 2, Makhalekai. During the political conference, people of Sangai Yumpham took pledge to support Dr. Akoisana, calling him the father of the poor. BJP Manipur Pradesh State Councillor and Professional Cell Chief Convener Dr. Akoishna said that he will contest the forthcoming polls from the constituency to make Khangabok a model constituency.
This is known as political business, political kill to the next. Democracy kill.
Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Luhungbagi Fizang, private party singi decor, inaugural function gi balloon decor, birthday party gi balloon decor, formal function singi decor, amadi makhal khuding maki decor gi damak kanalai te haibagi wabi raganu. Apamba machu season aduna, apamba moongda thawain hek khoida zaba moongda decor sing tobining basingna. Akupa moral gi damak contact tobirau DD Bros Decora, Kaisam Thong Antem Lekai Infal. Contact number 8258047042 Natraga 7005313996. Lamdamusida Ihan Hanbo Oina Miam the Kangla Water Gate 20 liter jar Supnatagi Lupatara the Fangan Jergani. Loina half liter bottle Taramangana Saba Pekta Supnatagi Lupa Humputra Mangada Fanganjeri. Kudong Chaba Si Factory the Laktuna Lobida Yagani. Akupa Moral Gidamak Lengsin Bidau Kangla Water Maibo Kul Mamang Lekai Infal S 795002 ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ contact number 8257888737.
University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya. Unveil your inherent qualities and achieve academic excellence. To fulfill your higher education dreams, join USTM, the People's University.
Admission form thajare Manipur University Kanchipur manata laiba Temple of Learning Degree College ki admission form thajare professional course da BBA amasung BCA ne general course da BA amasung BSc course ne loina Temple of Learning Toll ki CBSc amasung atopa board ki pass rupa mahiru sing yenglaga class 11 science arts amari commerce ki mingjan form thajare athubada mingchan bheu akupa marol college amasung school ki office ta ki khambi beagani
Thoibi haza chengno slao ai khaw lo thogi Marks di kaigi marks no bu kaino hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichet asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra
Thaza ai sukhange ai anaba minati marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thokke
nangi sidi lairik heiraga laisu khangdaba habeduni marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tin na chingba sing phajin ga dori bane nushite yaramba amora kai sing do marks upadi hakchang na changakpadagi ngakthok toine
adudi Thaza ai marks amta upugige
COVID-19 laichetagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu season nabiruraba disposable mask sing mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadopiyu natragana phumjinbiyu fi na sem sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suluk samthokpiraba matungda da seasanabiyu
Isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi
Welcome back. An earthquake of magnitude 4.4 on the Richter scale struck Nagaland today. According to the National Center for Seismology (NCS), the quake hit the Mokokchung region at 8:59 a.m. According to reports, the quake hit at a shallow depth of 23 km beneath the epicenter. There is no immediate report of any casualty or damage to property because of the quake. The effects of the quake were felt in Assam as well. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal stressed that for the protection of children and to secure their future against exploitation, parents, teachers and all other stakeholders together should work to advocate and promote their right. Interacting with a delegation of children and officials under the banner of UNICEF, the Chief Minister exhorted the need for dialogues and translating them into actions for building a better world for children where they will be free from violence. According to media reports, Sonowal asked the children to imbibe healthy habits, practice health and hygiene and respect the elders. Citing that securing the future of children is a responsibility of the government, Sonowal added that efforts have been made to see that every child is protected from violence and they have access to affordable health care and nutritious food in the state. The BJP-led Tripura government ordered a magisterial inquiry into the police firing which claimed the life of one protesting against the resettlement of displaced Brus in Kanchanpur subdivision yesterday. The government has also announced Rs 5 lakh as compensation to the family of the deceased. Speaking in a press conference yesterday, Law Minister Ratanlal Nath said that magisterial level inquiry would be conducted by the North District Magistrate Nagesh Kumar B and then submit the report within 1 month. The protesters had blocked the national highway against the resettlement of displaced Bru migrants in Kanchanpur subdivision. 3 Maoists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Barachati forest area of Gaya district in Bihar today. The operation started at 12:30 a.m. today in the Barachati forest area in Gaya. The bodies of the Maoists, including that of General Commander Alok Yadav, were recovered from the encounter area, media reports said. 4 others have sustained injuries in the encounter between the Maoists and the security forces. The injured have been admitted to Anugrah Narayan Magat Medical College in Gaya. An AK series assault rifle and an INSAS rifle have been recovered from the spot. The encounter was led by the 205th Battalion of the Cobra along with Bihar police personnel. The Cobra, or the Commando Battalion for Resolute Action, is a special jungle warfare unit of the Central Reserve Police Force that is deployed in the state for anti-Naxal operations. The Nepali government has sent requests to several countries that are developing COVID-19 vaccines seeking their early availability after they are proven to be effective. The requests were met after the Nepali government introduced an ordinance last week paving the way for bringing the vaccines for emergency use, a media report said. By introducing an ordinance, the Nepali government has authorized the Department of Drug Administration, the regulator of the pharmaceutical sector, to register the vaccines of infectious diseases that have been declared as an epidemic or pandemic. Researchers at the archaeological park in Italy today said that they have discovered the skeletal remains of 2 victims of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius almost 2,000 years ago in Pompeii. The skeletal remains are believed to be of a rich man and his male slave in 79 AD. As per media reports, the skeletal remains were unearthed during the excavation of the ruins of the Grand Villa on the fringes of Pompeii. In 2017, a stable with the remains of 3 harnessed horses was excavated in the same area. The remains of the man and his slave were discovered lying next to each other on their backs. They were found in a layer of grey ash at least 2 meters (6.5 feet) deep, the officials were quoted as saying by AP. They were found in a side room along an underground corridor known as Cryptoporticus. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. ULFAI ready to come to negotiation table if government talks on core issue. Massive sit-in protest held against mother of Guru Mayum Suraj in Imphal. Manipur Assembly Deputy Speaker K. Robindro tests positive for COVID-19. .5 collective strongly condemns mistreatment assault on COVID patient. And coronavirus cases in India rise by 45,209. Total tally amounts to 90.95 lakh. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Thank you.